Welcome back to Love Island the Game Season 2. We are on day 27 called Baby Boom. I love this episode. I think it's such a cute episode. I mentioned it yesterday, but I've been having baby fever. I can't do anything about it because I don't want kids. I honestly don't want kids right now. I can't handle kids. But I love kids because they're so cute. They're so funny. So yeah, I'm just gonna live vicariously through this game. Episode 1 is called Rockabye Baby. The sounds of crying in the villa can only mean one thing. Babies. Let's get started. I'm excited. Woo! I wish these noises would stop happening. There's so many noises all the time. Hopefully you can't hear them. Hopefully they're not distracting for you like they are for me. Once upon a time, in a villa far, far away, there soundly slept some islanders. All was going well for these singles looking for love. They'd faced hurdles, shared heartfelt moments, and finally found the love they'd been searching for. Seeing as everyone's getting all settled and happy, I thought I'd do something nice for them. I had some commemorative bowls made for each of the couples, with their faces and everything. Just like the queen, I mean. What if I had a merch line eventually when I pop off, and it was just replicated of the British, the British royalty, all their merch. I think that'd be hilarious. That'd be hilarious. I'm gonna keep that in mind. But something clearly got lost in translation along the way, and well... Wah! Are those babies? What happened to the music? The music was on and pumping. Where it at? So now the Islanders will have to look after those while I phone the Bowls and Dolls shop and get this mess sorted. I hope they can keep them in mint condition. That won't happen. I pulled the doll's leg off. Girl, already? Oh no. This is such a cute episode. I'm excited. I had the weirdest dream. I was eating the biggest plate of croissants ever. Croissant. When it suddenly started crying. You hear a similar crying sound still echoing around the room. I don't even like croissants like that. They're not even that good. They're okay. It sounds weird though, mechanical, as if a robot was doing an impression of a sad child. Wait, are those babies? Lottie's already halfway out of the bed. Hope and Noah are sat up in theirs. Noah rubs his eyes. Hope pulls the covers closer to them. Gary sits up, alert. Love it. We love an active father. What's going on? What is going on? There's babies, babe! Really? Yay! Oh, that's so cute. I'm glad you're excited. You get out of the bed and make your way to the house, to the noise. I don't know why I read that as house. I cannot tell you why. It looked like house to me. And then it just changed in my head. You enter the lounge. Babies! Several cots are arranged in the room, each with a couple's name on them. Steady on, they're not actual babies, Noah, okay? But they're babies all the same. They're just dolls making a terrible noise. That sounds like a hater to me, Ibrahim. Oh my goodness, Lottie, yours is adorable. It's fierce is what it is. Really, guys? Just then the Islanders run in. The other Islanders. The others. Oh my gosh, no. They look around confused. The noise of the crying dolls is cut off by a squeal from Chelsea. Oh my god, babe! Babe, look at our precious princess! Aw, she named her child after me. That's cute. It's a doll, babe. Yeah, Lucas is not about this challenge. This challenge is not for him. No, it's our princess. I'm calling her Bubbly. Oh my god, Princess Bubbly? It's so close to my name. I knew she took inspiration from me. Don't I get a say? Hi, Bubbly. Welcome to the family. What should we call ours? How about Lobby? I'm going with Larry instead. And she only did that because she wants to be with Gary. She's shipping Lottie and Gary together. I know what she's doing because I am doing that with my child. Little Prinry. Little Prinry. Aw. I've always liked the name Brendan. How about you, Hope? I don't like the name Brendan. I abolished that name. It's no longer a name. It's just noises now. Sure, whatever. What do you want to name ours, babe? I don't know. I think it should be something we both love. Hannah and Henrik pick up their doll and shout at the same time. Romeo! Dale! Get the fuck out of here, Henrik, with that name. Dale? Sir, you are... Why? They look at each other. Rail? Domeo? This is gonna be tough. You go over to the cot with your name and look at the doll inside. Select a doll. We're gonna go with the tan one. Aren't they cute? Your doll. I mean, sure. I'm gonna have to buy the clothes again. Forgot about the doll clothes. Okay. They need a name. What should we call it? Doll's name. Hold on. Capital P. We're not disrespecting my little doll today. Prinry. Oh. Not you seeing my email address. Good thing my real one didn't pop up. That's just my business one. I would have been terrified. Done. We're done. Prinry. Prinry. I've always loved the name Prinry. It's been on my list forever. Has it? Has the name Prinry been on your list forever? Gary seems so excited about looking after this doll. I'm glad you're taking this seriously. You know it's just a piece of plastic, right? Feeling broody much? No, I'm glad you're taking this seriously. This is great. It's great for us. Oh, totally. I've always wanted kids. The crying seems to get louder. Can someone please shut this noise up? It's not noise, babe. See, no, this is what I'm saying. You guys are not gonna last on the outside. She's calling your fake baby making noise. Just noise. It's a baby. Could have fooled me. How do we get it to stop? How about taking care of it, Hope? Maybe then you can get it to stop. Maybe we need to figure out what they want. What's the key ingredients to raising a kid? A heaped spoonful of love. A dash of nurturing and care. And dad jokes. Noah picks up Brendan and starts to gently rock him. Shh, it's okay, little one. I got you. This is kind of cute. I'm not gonna lie, it's really cute. The doll stops crying. Oh, Noah, you're natural. Nah, it's practice. I helped raise my younger sister. Didn't you raise, like, all your siblings? Don't you have, like, a shitload? Great. Can you deal with the others? My head's killing me. Maybe Noah can take you into his strong arms and rock you. Maybe then you'll shut up. I know that cured my headache. Oh my gosh. We love to see it burn. What's that on the doll, Lots? Gary points to a black bow on top of the doll's head. Witch, please. I love that. I love that. It's so tacky, but I love it. It's called fashion, babe. You could learn a thing or two from it. Okay. Okay, rude. Ooh, she's got you there, mate. Listen, don't do that. Don't do that, Lottie. You're barely wearing clothes at all times. Everything you have is see-through. Where'd you get it from? Like, right there. She points to a large pile of baby clothes. How'd you not spot them? The others shrug. Look at my cutie! Let's see her. Princess Bubbly. We love to see it. We love to see Princess Bubbly. Our doll needs clothes. Why are the gyms looking like this? They don't never looked like this before. Interesting. Well, obviously, I'm gonna put Prinry in the dinosaur outfit because Gary told me I eat like a baby dinosaur, so we're gonna have a baby dinosaur. Little Prinry the dinosaur. Look how cute. How come just says your doll? Put Prinry's name on there. Give my doll some respect, please. Your doll is so cute. Thank you. Thank you. Yours is cute too, Chelsea. Hannah, where did you find a jumper? Oh my god, not her child looking like an old man. I find it so funny when parents dress their like babies up in like the oldest looking clothing. It's like, why do you have a miniature old man with you? Put some modern clothes on that baby. Where there's a will, there's a way. Our choice seemed to be made for us. Little Sriracha, oh my gosh, what did that say? I could not read that. That print was too small for my little eyes. Really love you. Oh, okay, it says I really love you. And there's a bicycle. That's cute. Adorbs. Yeah. There wasn't much left in the pile, babe, but I think Brendan looks ace. I'm sorry. I forgot what Hope's baby looked like. That's so wrong though. Because Noah, he knows that Hope does not want this baby and he trusts the baby in a shirt that says Mama's boy. Damn. The irony. Really? Now that they've dressed, I think we should see to ourselves. I'll look after little Sriracha while you get ready. Thanks. Is Sriracha what you guys named yours? It's what we both love. I got a text! Finally, we can move on from their dribble drabble. Islanders, each couple has been given responsibility for their own bundle of joy. You must look after your doll as if it were the real deal for the rest of the day. Whichever couple can keep their doll the most happy and content will win a special prize. Hashtag dolls on tour, hashtag a crying shame. Special prize? I bet it's a party. A party? I don't see how that's a special prize. You guys like party like every night basically. Don't you get tired of partying? Can't you just chill? Could you just like shut up for a little bit? It's been too long. It's been a few days. Tell her, Gary. Too long. Tell him, Chelsea. That makes no sense. It's only for the winning couple. Oh. Gary turns to you. Can you look after Prinry while I get ready, babe? Sure. You're the best. I know. I know. The girls are busily getting themselves ready. Lottie's tucked Larry into a snug mound of blankets while she does her makeup. That's cute. I should get dressed, but what will I do with Prinry? Set it on the dresser, leave it on the floor, cradle the doll in your arms. Cradle that baby. I'll keep Prinry on my lap for now. You sit down and get yourself ready. Aw, that's kind of adorable right there. Thank you, Chelsea. Maybe a vision of the future, even? I get the impression that Gary would be up for it. I mean, eventually. Not right now, but eventually. There's silence as the girls continue getting ready. What's up with this quiet? We're usually so chatty. I appreciate this quiet. It's nice to not hear you guys jibber jabbering. I guess today has some of us thinking. So, tell us what you're thinking, babe. Joe sighs. Did you notice how quickly Ibrahim took the dad role? I even heard him say to Sriracha how much he was looking forward to spending time with her. That's so cute. I love that. I love that. We stan a active father. We stan. We stan. Yeah, that was sickeningly sweet. I'd have said odd. Still adorable. Like, he's really taking this seriously, and we love him for that. I didn't think Raheem would have it in him, to be honest. He's so hard to read at times. Yeah, it's kind of comforting, I guess. I feel like Ibrahim would be the type of dad that would get his child into the same types of activities that he likes so he can do those activities without being judged. Yeah, it's kind of comforting, I guess. Takes the pressure off me anyway. Noah seemed like a pro dad as well. I didn't realize he'd helped raise him. What? What does that mean? Hey Ak, welcome in! I didn't realize he'd helped raise him. Raise who? I'm confused. Anybody that good with kids will want them at some stage. Hope freezes. Her eyelashes stick awkwardly to the mascara brush. You okay, babe? What? Oh, yeah, everything's fine. She puts down the mascara. I just hadn't really thought about that, is all. You'll be fine, babe. Not all the guys seem super keen on the whole thing, though. You know who I think is going to do a great job today? Gary. He really strikes me as someone who'd be good with kids. He probably is the best with kids. Like, I can just imagine, like, I think, like, Gary's a only child, but if he had siblings and his siblings like children, he would be all about his nieces and nephews. He just gives me those vibes. He gives me the best uncle vibes, you know? Do I trust Gary to do a good job of looking after Prinry? He'll be great at it. I'm a bit worried. We're going to work together. We are going to work together. Oh, it's adorable. You could be a right power couple at this baby stuff. We are a power couple already. We are the power couple. Time to get myself ready for the day. What would a hot mom wear? What would a MILF wear? I want to be a MILF. You know what? I feel like this kind of screams MILF, and so does this one. I'm not sure which one I want to go with. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna do this one because it's a one piece. We gotta be a little modest. I'm joking. This is my hashtag favorite look, babe. Thanks, babe. Everybody's just babe now. No one has a name anymore. Now that I look cute, should I maybe do something with Prinry? I'm gonna put sunscreen. I'm gonna put sun cream on them. I don't want them to burn up. You should reapply your sunscreen every 2 hours, by the way. You go over to Prinry and start to apply your sun cream to it. It thickly sticks to the doll and doesn't soak in because it's plastic. So adorbs. Before anything else can be said, the door to the bathroom opens. Steam wafts through the room as Chelsea walks in. Is there any better feeling than a steamy shower? Maybe if it was a sexy steamy shower. She giggles to herself, not her talking to herself, in front of us. That's weirdo behavior. Has Lucas got your doll, babe? No, I do. Where is she? Chelsea's eyes go wide. Oh no! She dashes back into the bathroom. Why do I feel sorry for a doll? I can't. That was a little shady, Hannah. I love how Prinry's just attached to me. Not in a harness or anything. He's just attached. Gary walks up to you. Hey! Gary looks at Prinry, who is still covered in sun cream. Oh, good thinking. How about we go for a stroll across the villa? Around the villa? Across the villa? Who knows? I don't. Sounds great. Where are we going? To the kitchen? Got it. You make your way to the kitchen where Lucas is making some breakfast. Lottie stands feeding Larry with its toy bottle while Ibrahim sits on the counter and bounces Sriracha on his knee. He smiles at you and Gary as you enter the kitchen. Hey guys. Saw, dude. Why are you jiggling your doll on your knee? You don't know that trick? You don't know that trick, Gary? It's something my parents used to do with me all the time. Yeah, that happens all the time in families. You jiggle the baby on your knee. It's a calming experience for them a little, but don't jiggle them too hard. Don't give them shaken baby syndrome. Fair enough. I think it's adorable. I can just see tiny Ibrahim bouncing on his parents' knees. Oh, okay, this is past Ibrahim. I was like, the baby's name is Sriracha. What are you talking about, tiny Ibrahim? Thanks, princess. Still, he stops his leg. I was starting to feel a bit silly. He lifts Sriracha above his head. What are you doing? Seeing if she needs a nappy change. Do these dolls even pee? Do they poo? Mate, I don't want to clean doll poo. Okay, I doubt they do, but they could wet themselves. Have any of you guys ever had like baby dolls that did that? I haven't. I did not like baby dolls. I did not like Barbie, but I was a Bratz girl. But like I hated baby dolls so much. They were so creepy. But now I think I'd be okay with one maybe. I don't know why I would need a baby doll. Moving on. Those dolls have been around for years. As if on cue, Prinry starts to sniffle. Aww. Sounds like Prinry needs something. How come everybody else gets a harness but me? I want a harness for Prinry. Oh my god, we're matching. I love that for us. I bet they're hungry. Is Prinry hungry? That's probably it. Thanks for going with me on this. Of course, babes. Let's get it some food then. Who should feed the doll? You do it, Gary. Can do. I took care of Prinry already, so you feed Prinry. Gary picks up the fake bottle. I wonder if I can do some barman tricks with this. Stop it. Stop it. I don't even, like, I want to encourage him because he's cute, but at the same time, just feed the fucking baby. You know what? Go for it. Go for it. Watch this. He flips and spins the bottle around his waist. Impressive stuff. He spins it in the air and catches the bottle before casually placing it in Prinry's mouth. The doll's grumbling stops. Ta-da! After Prinry has settled down, you look around the kitchen. Ibrahim is still examining Sriracha. I just realized I don't even know how to change a nappy. I can show you later. I mean, it's not that hard. I mean, maybe like a cloth nappy, but like a regular disposable one, it's super simple. Super simple. Very hard to mess up. Aw, thanks, Lottie. What do you guys think of Prinry? Isn't Prinry the cutest baby here? Second to Princess Bubbly. Oh, that's so cute. What if me and Chelsea had a baby around the same time and then we did that and she named her child after me? That'd be so cute. We'd both be princess. I love that for us. You and Gary make your way over to the beanbags where Chelsea and Hope are sat. Bubbly rests on Chelsea's stomach. I don't know why, I just think it's the cutest thing when like friends get pregnant around the same time and then their like children grow up to be friends. Like it's a little forced, but like it's also kind of natural. But like, I don't know, I've never had that experience. I don't think. I mean, I've definitely had cousins the same age as me, but I didn't like them. We're cool now, but I did not really like the cousins that were the same age as me because it just, she irked me. She irked my soul, and that was on me because she really didn't do anything. But we're good now. She's doing good. She's in New York, being beautiful, and I'm here, being weird. Hey guys! Hey Chelsea! Come sit next to me. She looks at Hope, whose attention seems fixed on Noah and Hannah at the pool. I could use the company. You and Gary take a bag each. She snuggles further into her beanbag. This whole baby thing is well easy. Bowley hasn't made it sound the whole day. She flicks her hair. She's so confident. She's so confident. Guess I'm just a natural. Chelsea thinks looking after the doll is easy. It's so simple. What? It's a nightmare. Gary's done most of the work. Let's hype him up. Aw, thanks for saying so. I mean, he hasn't. All he did was put the bottle in the baby's mouth. But like, okay. Chelsea giggles. How are you fighting today, Hope? I said, how are you doing with the baby challenge? Yeah, totes. Hope! Hope snaps out of her trance. Huh? Oh, sorry, hun. It's just Noah. It's always just Noah. He's such a natural. She goes to say something else, but her voice drops off mid-sentence. And we've lost her again. You lie back into your beanbag and relax. It's so hot today. Like, hotter than any other day we've been here. I feel like I'm gonna burn to a crisp. Apply your sunscreen again. Just then, Jo makes her way over to the beanbags. Hey, gals. And Gary. Sup? She slumps down into one of the bags and looks at Hope. How are you doing, babe? Hope turns to her. Oh, hey, hun. I'm alright. She sighs, her face falling as she looks back towards Noah. Every time they say, hey, hun, I just think of like the MLM people who like cold message you. I don't know why. Like, I do know why, but I don't know why, you know? It's just weird. They're giving MLM vibes. It's just, when I see how good Noah is with Brendan. That's what I said. Brandon. No, it's Brendan with an E. Brendan, right. Hope don't give a fuck. She don't care nothing about this baby. It's not hers. When I see how good Noah is with him, it makes me realize I'm so not into having kids, you know? Yeah. I've got my career. I want to have my own toy empire at some point. And nothing can get in the way of that. Not her wanting children, but in a capitalist way. Hope doesn't like children, but wants to build a toy empire. I think that's sweet. That makes no sense. That makes no sense, girl. Explain. Doesn't it? You just want the money. You just want the children money. I can still appreciate what toys are and what they do for everyone. Toys played a massive part of my childhood. It was hard to give them up as I grew older. I mean, it usually is. You don't have to give up your toys. That's a choice. That's a choice usually. Unless your parents force you to give up your toys, that's different. But you can still have toys. It's weird that there's a point where everyone's like, yep, no more imagination for you. That is weird. I don't like that either. Joe's got a point. There's ways adults can carry on those childlike fantasies, but in grown-up ways. Anyway, play is important, and even though I don't want children myself, I want to own a business that is responsible for making awesome stuff for them. The others nod. You know, that's an expensive business. That's an expensive business. I don't know how you're gonna do that, but good luck. Good luck, Hope. I totally get what you mean about children impacting your career. I'm not against the idea of kids. Is that tough with you? Is that tough with you being an athlete and all? I was having a difficult time. I was like, is that the word tough? But it is. I mean, I'm probably not going to start a family for a while because I'm only really starting to make it in the BMX world. There's a lot I want to do before I take a career break. But on the other hand, I'm not about to park my ambition to one day be a mother. People are always like, oh, you've got a dangerous high intensity job. Guess you can't have kids then. And I hate that. You wouldn't expect a man to stop doing the job he loves just because he wants to have a kid. So why should we have to have that expectation on women? Of women. I hate it here. And there's loads of athletes who are at the top of their fields who don't compromise on starting a family. Look at Serena Williams or Kristen Armstrong. I've got no idea about sport. Who's Kristen Armstrong? Hope is me in this situation. What is a sport? She's a cyclist. She got an Olympic gold in 2008, had a baby in 2010, and got another Olympic gold in 2012. Look at her go. Okay, Miss Thang. So it doesn't have to be one or the other. That's all I'm saying. I love that. That's such a good perspective. It doesn't really help me. It doesn't really help me work out my plan though. My problem. Her problem, not her plan. Jesus Christ. Princess, you said the other day that you want a family. What do you think I should do? Whatever the fuck you want. Why are you asking me? I don't give a shit about what you do. Hope's worried that Noah wants children while she wants to work on her career instead. You should focus on your career, but kids are so cute. Why can't you do both? Noah could look after them. Why can't you do both? Why can't you do both? I am gonna cause problems. I am gonna pick that one. That's what my parents always say. Listen, Hope, if you don't want kids, don't have kids. Get you a partner who also does not want kids. You're making this more difficult than it needs to be. What the fuck is that I'm looking at? It better not be a spider, and I can't see if it's a spider or not because it's dark and I'm using my phone so I can't turn on the flashlight. Maybe I can turn on the flashlight. Let's see if I can turn on the flashlight. Sorry, I'm pausing this for a bit because I want to know what the fuck that is. I still can't tell with the flashlight on. Okay. Well, it doesn't look spider-like. I was gonna have to end stream if it was a spider, guys. I'm sorry. Can we go back? Can we start? Can we continue? Thank you. Sorry about that. I had to make sure. But yeah, Hope, get you a partner who doesn't want kids. Don't drag Noah into this because he wants kids and he's not going to be satisfied if he doesn't have kids because he wants the kids. But you're not going to be satisfied having them. So just find someone who thinks like you do about children and you'll be happy. You'll be good. They really want grandchildren. Well, tell them to stuff it up theirs because they ain't getting it. But I'm way more attached to my work. I totally get where you're coming from, babes, but I know I want at least 5 children. Especially after how good Bubbly is. You know you wouldn't be able to drink Presco for those months you're pregnant, right? What about non-alcoholic stuff? I just like the taste. Still a no. Wait, I don't get that. If it's non-alcoholic, like there's no alcohol, why can't she drink a mixer? She can't just drink straight mixer. So, if you had 5 children, one after the other, that'd be 5 years without any alcohol. This requires more thought. See, Chelsea's an alcoholic. Girl, get help. Go to AA. You can do better. You want me to be your sobriety partner? I'll help you. The pregnancy aside, I don't even know how to hold a baby. What do you mean you don't know how to hold a baby? Just hold it. They seem to burst into tears the minute I touch them. It's because they sense that you're evil. Babies have like a 8th sense, you know? I have like an anti-baby aura or something. You really do. You really do, Hope. I'm glad you recognize that. Tell me about it. Don't let Ibrahim know this, but I'm hiding from him. He's doing amazing. I know I'll just be a bit rubbish at it. And then he'll hate me. Joe's worried about letting Ibrahim down in this challenge and making him hate her. Good. Good. Hiding from him is worse. Ibrahim hating someone? No way. Yeah, he probably would, babe. I'm not gonna be a bitch. I'm just gonna say hiding from him is worse. Worse than if I pulled the doll's leg off or something? Yeah, babe. It's just a doll, but right now, you're telling him that you're not committed. Damn it, why do you have to be right? It's just my gift. I have the natural gift of being right all the time except for when I'm not. Hope looks back at Noah. I'm gonna go over there, just as soon as I've gathered the courage. She gets up and walks away. Well, that got heavy. Prinry lets out a slow, computerized cry. Prinry, why are you crying? Prinry's crying again? Why? What the fuck do you mean why? Maybe they're bored. Have you been entertaining them? As my niece's pajamas always? Nope. As my niece's pajamas says, an active child is a happy child. Why do her pajamas say that? Why not a swimsuit or something? Because. Chelsea's brow furrows. Could Prinry be bored? We should play with them. We're not playing with a doll. How do you play with a kid? Great question. See, what you do is you get a ball and then you roll it at them and then they roll it back to you and boom, you're sorted. That's how you play with children. Children love balls. One thing about kids, they love a good ball. We should play with them. Yay, this will be fun. Which one of us should play with Prinry? Both of us. We're both gonna play with our child. Aw, how sweet. I'm not letting Gary just be out here with only my baby. It's my baby, it's his baby, it's our baby. We're playing with it together. That's a great idea. I'm gonna play air toss with Prinry. You throw Prinry up in the air and catch them on the way down. I mean, I wouldn't do that because I'm clumsy. And I guarantee you that baby's gonna look like a egg on a sidewalk. A baby's gonna not be okay. The brain's gonna be a little scrambled. They like it. My uncle used to do that to me all the time. I remember loving it. Here, let me have a go. Should I let Gary toss Prinry in the air? This could be bad, honestly. I feel like Gary does not know how to be gentle yet. That's a skill, that's an acquired skill of being gentle with a child, because you don't know your own strengths sometimes. Like, you can't tell really how the baby feels about what you're doing, because babies will cry about anything. They really will. So, you know, it's a little difficult, but I'm gonna let you play with him, Gary. Be careful with our child. Here you go, babe. Great, pass them over. Gary takes Prinry and tosses them into the air. Eventually, he starts to throw Prinry even higher. Your stomach drops at the height Gary throws Prinry, but he's able to catch them fine. I can't, no. I'm gonna need you to stop it right there. I need you to not go any higher. They're gonna go out into the atmosphere. They're gonna go to space. They're not gonna come back. Gary. Phew. That was good fun. Okay, good. Okay, good. I was getting scared for a second. Because I think he can, like, do that depending on what option I pick. And then the baby will be damaged. And I'm trying to win this challenge. You know me. I'm competitive. You and Gary head out onto the roof terrace. No noise can make its way up here from below. Interesting. Interesting. I hadn't realized how much I needed silence until now. Oops. I guess I just kind of broke it by speaking. That's cool, babe. Get your thoughts out there. He sighs and slouches onto one of the nearby sofas. We should take 5 minutes to ourselves. Do I want to have some alone time with Gary? Of course I want to have alone time with Gary. Absolutely. Let's chill together, Gare Bear. Great. Come join me. He moves over while you cozy up next to him. Prinry rests in between the two of you. It's such a gorgeous day today. It's like one of those days you just don't want to end. Oh, that's so sweet. Oh my god. Gary looks at Prinry. So, how's parenthood treating you? Looking after Prinry is nothing like actual parenting. It really isn't. Well, yeah. You know, okay, so if you've seen American shows, and they have those episodes, they have home ec, right? I've never had home ec. I've always wanted to have home ec. But in the home ec episodes, like if it's about a school, or it's in a school setting, I've always wanted to raise a baby. I always wanted to do that project. It seems so fun. And I kind of got the opportunity to do that a little bit when I was in college, and I took a child psychology class, and little Clemmy, I miss her. I put cuz I had to like list a partner down, and at the time I was dating Gil, like we were still together, and it was so funny cuz I was like, what do I name this child? And I just really like the name Clementine. I think it's so cute. And so I was just shortening her name, and I just started calling her Little Clemmy, and Gil was just like, what the hell is this project that you're doing for school? And I think in the written assessment parts, because they do like how far like your child is growing and everything, and apparently me and Gil got divorced. We got divorced and I got a new boyfriend. I think when Clemmy turned like 4, that's when the divorce happened, and I'm like, oh my god, I hope that doesn't happen in real life. I mean, we're not married yet, but eventually I'd like to get married, and I don't want to get a divorce because I don't want to end up like my parents. Yeah. But yeah, I miss little Clemmy. She was an ugly baby, but I loved her. I love her. Little Clemmy, if you're out there, come home. I love you. I miss you. Anyway, back to the game. And thank goodness, seeing how some of the others have been handling their dolls. I'm loving it. Also about home ec, no, that didn't happen in home ec. This happens in science class. I've always wanted to dissect a frog. I don't know why. They just made it look so fun. I want to dissect something. I knew today would be amazing. Gary thinks for a second. If you won the money, what's the first thing you'd buy? A house. Nope, that's a lie. Food. What? That's so random. Yeah, I decided I didn't want to talk about the challenge anymore. Okay, we don't have to talk about the challenge. I'd rather look at a different kind of future. One where we have 50,000 grand. If I had 50 grand, I would... I wouldn't give it to charity. I'd probably start my own charity business thing. Not like business thing. But I definitely have like a mental health like outreach service that I'd start with having that 50 grand, because I wouldn't use a full 50 grand for like on that. I'd split it up. I'd use like maybe 25,000 of it, and then maybe like buy a house or like a mortgage a house or something. I don't know. Life's difficult out here. I just want to be happy. I want people to be happy. Why isn't buy a house on here? I just want to buy a house. I just want somewhere to call home. Well, let's say give it to charity. That's a cracking thing to do. I don't think I'd be able to. There'd be too many things I want for myself. I mean, I'm not gonna give all of the money to charity. I gotta be a little selfish. There's too many things I'd want for myself. Gary sits back and enjoys the sun. The two of you chill for a while. Gary takes your hand and rubs the back of it with his thumb. Ew. I'm sorry, I hate that sensation. I hate the sensation of things rubbing on my hands. Love you, Gary, but I need you to stop that. Immediately. A splash from the pool snaps you out of the moment. You hear Hannah laughing loudly. Gary sighs. It was nice to talk about something other than the dolls today. He gets up and extends his hand out for you to take. Whatever else this day throws at us, I'm glad I get to face it with you, Poppet. Aww, how cute. He helps pull you out of the seat and kisses you on the cheek. Guess we should go and join the others. Yeah, let's go join the others. This feels like the longest ass episode. I'm still trying to get that bowl. I'm trying to get that bowls and doll shop to return my calls. It's almost as though I made it up entirely. At least Super Dad Noah has things in hand. Hannah sat with her feet dangling in the pool. Brendan's nestled in between Hannah's legs. Hey, babes. Hey. Was it Noah here? Noah burst out from under the water. Peekaboo! Ah! I used to love that game. I've been told. I've been told that I was very fond of that game as a baby. Ah! Oh, sorry. I was trying to entertain Brendan. Is that your daddy, Brendan? Wah! Wah! I think that scared him. Aw. Guess extreme peekaboo isn't a good idea after all. I mean, save that for when the kid's like 2. Then they'll like that. He pulls himself out of the water. Give him here. Hannah passes the doll to Noah, who starts to gently rock him. Shh, there you go. Who's daddy's little guy? Cute. Gary's eyes suddenly widen. Can you hold Prinry for a second? He passes you the doll and feels his arm. So these dolls definitely can wet themselves. That's hilarious. You got peed on by a doll. I'm now covered in what I hope is only water. Looks like you need to change Prinry's nappy. Uh-oh. Have you done that before? Do you want me to tell you the steps? No, I've done it before. Thank goodness you have. Alright, I'll leave you to it. Oh, okay. Okay, you're just gonna leave me to change the baby's diaper? Interesting. Interesting, Gary. Noted. Gary turns to you. Who's doing this then? Which one of us should change the nappy? I'll do it. Let's change it. Let's change it. You know, I wouldn't mind letting you deal with this one. But we don't have any stuff to change a nappy with. Ha, don't worry. I've got you covered. He produces a small bag full of necessary items. Where did you get that from? A parent is always prepared. He chuckles. Though these were in the lounge when we first picked up the dolls too. Wow, no one was paying attention in there. To be fair, there was a pretty big distraction. Okay, time to do this. You settle Prinry on the tiles next to the pool. Okay, I need to remove the nappy, then clean the area, then put on a new one. You undo the nappy and slip it off, then take a wet wipe and clean Prinry. They let out a robotic giggle. Interesting. I don't think I like that. Cute! With the doll clean, you put the new nappy on. Finished! Nice work. Well done, babe. Now that's a happy doll. Gary takes hold of Prinry and cradles the doll in his arms. Hannah stands up. That was good to watch. Now I know how to do it. She stretches. Well, I'd better go see how Henrik is getting on with Romeo. So you settled on Romeo? I settled on Romeo. The way he is with him, I'm sure they're both fine. True, but I don't want him filling his head with this Dale nonsense. Same. Do not name your child Dale. What kind of name is Dale? A bad one. Bye! She skips off. Hold up, Hannah. I'll go with you. For why? For what reason? I'm gonna fill up our water bottles. Okay. You can leave. I just wanted to know why you were leaving. Gotta stay hydrated. Thanks, babe. Gary catches up with Hannah and the two of them walk towards the kitchen. Noah sits on the edge of the pool, cradling Brendan. You join him. The water's so nice. I want to take Brendan in with me, but I don't have any armbands. You probably should not take that doll, electronic doll, with you into the pool. Also, I don't think he can get wet, you know? He's got those electronics inside him after all. Exactly. Use your dome. Use your brain. Wouldn't want to break them. He pauses. I used to take my little brother swimming all the time when he was younger. But then when he got older, he decided he wanted to go pro and I couldn't keep up anymore. Noah's brother wanted to be a competitive swimmer. He's fast and I wanted to be a swimmer too. I'm sure you let him win. He's fast then? He could give A rowing team a run for their money. Oh, he's that fast. Okay. A swim for their boat. I feel like there's a better phrase I could have used. I mean, the one you used was fine. We get it. We get it, Noah. Noah adjusts how he sat and his fingers touch yours. He turns and looks at you. This is serious business. Our hands are touching. I'm gonna take hold of his hand. You curl your fingers around his, give them a gentle squeeze. Your hands are so soft. Thank you. I've really been trying lately. I've been moisturizing. During all this, the two of you don't stop looking into each other's eyes. Eventually, his gaze moves away. Noah sighs and looks around. Do you know where Hope is? Why the fuck would I know where Hope is? I've not seen her since we picked up the dolls. Damn, she's been avoiding you all day? Wow. I'm worried today is getting to her. Noah thinks the baby challenge is getting to Hope. She's really freaking out. Damn, that's what I was afraid of. Wow, I've been really out of it today. I should go see how she's doing. I mean, if you want to. I'm not gonna stop you, but if you want to. Turns out something about spending the day playing with toys gets me thinking about how when I was younger. Who knew? I mean, you have a whole Squiddles collection. I'm pretty sure you play with those. I would not put it past you. I just wish... Hun! Babe! He gets up from the pool and the two of them embrace. See? You see how, like, Noah got a harness, Lottie got a harness. Where's my harness? I want to have a baby harness. My baby is just attached to me with Velcro. I feel slighted. I really do feel slighted. They should have been able to give me a matching harness. Babe, I was just wondering about you. I was hiding. Why? Because I'm a useless mother. Okay. We know this already. Huh? And you're an amazing dad. And you're going to want a dozen kids or something. A dozen. And I don't even want one. And that apparently makes me awful, and it's not fair. No one said you were awful because of that. I mean, you are awful, but not because you don't want kids. Hope, what are you talking about? By the way, Hope's not awful. I actually really like Hope. I feel like I have to tell you guys, like, I don't hate Hope. I just love getting on her nerves. Like, if I wasn't just being a bitch, I would actually really enjoy Hope as a person, as a character. But because, you know, this is bitch island, I gotta be mean to her. Hope, what are you talking about? I've been watching you be this amazing father, and it made me realize that you'll probably want your own kids one day. And I want to focus on my career. And I don't think I can do both. Whatever my parents and Princess might say. Girl, don't rope me into that. All I said was you can do both. If you don't want to, that's totally fine. I don't care about what you do with your ovaries, okay? Kids will never factor into my life. You can keep your uterus baby-free all you want. There's a moment of silence. Noah looks down at their doll. Just a minute. He turns and walks back into the villa. The islanders catch one another's eyes. Everyone is quiet. A bird calls in the distance. Caw! Noah walks back out without the doll. What did you do? I just put it back in the lounge. He sits down by the pool. But what if it cries? So what if it does? It's just pretend. We don't have to look after it if you're not feeling good about it. But you were so into it. I feel like you wanted to have loads of kids and it was going to become a test of our relationship. I mean, it definitely will be. It definitely will be. But not right now. I don't know. It feels like we're getting ahead of ourselves. I was just, like, playing with a toy doll. It was just a fun bit of make-believe. We see that Noah's into role-playing. Noted. I've jotted it down in my notebook. If I'd known it was upsetting to you, I would have stopped. But you were so happy looking after it. Yeah, But that's just because we've been in this villa for weeks and weeks now. Anything unusual is a bit of a treat, isn't it? He's got a point. He's got a point. So you're saying you don't care about having kids? I'm not really saying that. That's a much bigger question, and it's something we have to work out together over time. A fun challenge about a noisy plastic doll is not the right setting to work out our plans for the rest of your whole life. I'm sorry I upset you. We love to see it. Finally, Noah's being accountable. Too bad he's cheating. Too bad this man ain't shit. I didn't realize that's how I was coming across. You didn't upset me. I got in my own head too much. You're right. It's just a doll. I'm sorry, babe. They hug. He catches your eye over her shoulder and bites his lip. Ooh, he trifling. Oh, that's so fucking trifling. Why'd he do that? Cause like when he's saying like it said he bit his lip. I'm imagining the fuckboy bite lip. Lip bite, I mean. Look at me. Confusing words as always. But ooh, that's flagrant. That's trifling. Despicable. I should probably leave them to it. The way I'm about to break this man's heart. I'm not crying, you are. No, wait. Let's open Noah's doll. Ooh, drag them. Anybody going to get it? No? No, I'm not getting their stanky ass doll. I have my own doll to worry about. Plus, I'm trying to win this challenge. I'm never getting that deposit back. Coming up. Someone's going home. But who? Don't miss it. Hush, little baby. There's no rest for the wicked. Yes, let's start episode 2. Let's go. This music is so good. It's so jaunty. Hello? Is that the Dolls and Bowls shop? I'd like to return a bunch of dolls I accidentally ordered. They were meant to be bowls. Their condition? Minor scuffs? Yes, I'll continue to hold. I swear, I'm doing a better job at holding on to this phone call than the Islanders are holding on to their babies. Coming up, some of the Islanders get an away day. Yes, mate, let's hit that water. And Joe does something bad. Like, really bad. Should we do the Joe scene? Do you want to see the Joe scene? Let me know if you want to see the Joe scene. Because I don't really care for it, but I mean, I guess I could spend the gems. Lottie is lying in between you and Bobby. Larry is resting on her belly, rising and falling with each breath. Goo goo gaga. What was that? I think that's the noise they make when they're happy. Well, it makes me completely unhappy. I thought I said uncomfortable. I'm reading too much. These things can be so creepy. He sighs. It was good of Gary to take Prinry for another stroll. He's getting the sights. He's getting his exercise in with Prinry. I also feel like Gary would do that. I feel like he would take his kid to the gym and then use them as like an extra weight. Lottie snorts in her sleep. She's so tired. Yeah, she's knackered herself looking after Larry. Why didn't they just name their child Barry? Oh my gosh. I'm not calling their child Larry anymore. Their child's name is Barry. She's putting me to shame. Earlier, I thought I'd sat on Barry. Turned out to be a bagel. My bagel. I feel that. I'm sorry about your bagel. Your bagel. There was cream cheese everywhere. Bobby's talking about him and Barry. You two are doing so well. Are you taking this serious? Could you see yourself with kids? Could you see yourself with kids? Bobby? 100% yes. The timing needs to be right though. I want to make sure I can give them the best life. That's exactly how I feel. That is exactly how I feel. Lottie snorts and begins to mumble in her sleep. She returns to her snooze. Is she dreaming about being a mother? Mother! It's all kinds of adorable. Bobby's phone beeps. Don't ask me why I just yelled mother. I don't know why I did either. It happened and we're gonna move on. I've got a text. Lottie jumps up. No, you can't put a fork in there, Larry. Sorry, Barry? Oh, not her having a dream about her child electrocuting itself. I dozed off. The others make their way over. You alright, hun? You look spaced out. I'm fine, just a little sleepy. Shh, what's the text say? Okay, you don't gotta do like that, Joe. Boys, it's time to get your tan on and make a splash as you head to the beach. Please hand your doll to your partner and head to the Jeep outside. Hashtag life's a beach. Hashtag sun's out, buns out. Ooh, the buns are gonna be out. I wanna be there to see the buns. Yes, mate, let's hit the water. Quick, let's get out of here. Are you alright to look after ours for a bit, Hope? Yeah, no worries. I should look after it for a bit. It's a challenge after all. She gets up and goes to get it. Ibrahim puts his doll closer to him. He does not trust Joe. It's gonna be hard saying goodbye to Sriracha. Relax, Joe's got this. Right? Yeah, babe. Of course. Ibrahim sighs. Okay, just don't forget to feed him soon. I thought Sriracha was a girl. Oh well, does not matter. Gender fluid baby. Gary squeezes your hand. Sorry, you have to look after Prinry on your own. Ooh. I knocked my Gatorade bottle over and it hit my tin of coasters. Girl, it's fine. Go have fun. Gary's leaving me with Prinry. That's fine, babe. Have fun. How is this fair? You owe me so bad. Go have fun. Be with the boys. Aw, thanks, Poppet. Of course. I'll bring you back a seashell or something. A seashell? A seashell or something. Right, lads. Let's get a move on. Gary gives dad energy. I can see him saying all the dad phrases. Like, let's skedaddle. It's a prime dad phrase. The boys holding their dolls pass them to their partners and make their way out of the villa. Hope comes back in with Brendan holding him like he's about to explode. Still don't really know how to handle this thing. Girl, it's a doll. It's not real. Babe, don't even worry about it. We got this. You and the other girls lie on the grass with your dolls. I can't believe the boys are at the beach. What about us hard-working gals? Don't get me wrong, I'm not complaining about the work. Bubbly's so quiet. But I want my beach time. Plus, we're stuck looking after these all afternoon. Is this how Ibrahim felt earlier? The others are having fun at the beach without us. It's fine, we'll have fun here. It's so unfair. What if they do a runner? Could they even do that? I mean, it's the boys. I could see them doing it for a laugh. That would be the worst. Who would look after Sriracha? No, very first time I played this and it said, what if they did a runner? I clicked the option not knowing what that meant. Like, what do you mean do a runner? Like a exercising or a sprinting? But no, they meant like when the dads leave and they go get milk and they never come back. That's exactly what they meant by that. Who would look after Sriracha? You, obviously, or give them up for adoption. You. No! Hannah claps suddenly. You all look at her. Who says we can't have fun? What do you mean? The guys have gone to jump in the sea, so why can't we do something fun while they're away? What do you have in mind, hon? How about we hold a race? Everyone looks quizzically at Hannah. A what? A mom's relay race. There'll be a bunch of obstacles and challenges. The first girl back wins the fastest parent award. There's no way to do this race without either cheating or destroying your doll. So there's no easy way to win this. And I hate it. I hate that they won't let me win. Which is totally a real thing. I love this idea. Girl, you don't even want to play with the doll. You do? Yeah. This day's been so tense. I need some fun. So, who's up to show off their skills? May the fastest mother win. Don't worry, I intend to. See, so look at Joe's smug little grape ass head. I want to squish it. How dare she say that to me? How dare she say that she's the fastest mother when she is technically, because she's a BMX racer, but still, how dare she say that to me? Lottie strokes Barry's head. I'm out. This sounds like it could get messy. Pun intended? What pun? You can be our referee, babe. That I'll do. Okay, let's go and get ready. You lay Prinry in their pram, then line up with the other girls. A pram, for the Americans out there, is like the baby basket that you push. The, what is it called? It's not called a straddle. It's not a cradle. The word is escaping me for what it's called. That basket that you push around your little babies in, that's what that is. That's what a pram is. You lay Prinry in their pram, then line up with the other girls. Hannah quickly gets the course together. There's a pram run to a changing table, followed by a beanbag obstacle course. Whoever changes their doll's nappy and makes it back through the beanbags first will be the winner. Alright, you lot ready? The girls dig their heels into the ground. Go! The race begins. And they're off. Ooh, we get different music? Okay. Joe sprinted into the lead. You're a close second behind Joe. Aim to get to the changing station first. Push yourself hard to get in front. Try and trip Joe's pram. Keep a steady pace. I'm gonna keep a steady pace because I want to win this challenge. I don't want to hurt little Prinry. You'll reach the changing station behind Joe. Now, a true test of skill. Who can change a nappy the fastest? Hannah's fingers dart across her doll's nappy. Hannah is taking the lead here. That's the old one off. But oh no! She's fumbling with the wet wipes. Does this wipe away her chances for victory? Should she throw in the towel already? I think the dad puns are rubbing off on me. Girl, you've always been doing that. You're so corny. And I love that for you. I love that for us, Lottie. I love you. This nappy change needs to be lightning fast. Carefully change the nappy. Change it as fast as possible. I'm gonna change it carefully. You take your time changing the nappy. Hannah and Chelsea dash off before anyone else to the beanbags. I need to get a move on. Now for the obstacle course. Pretend that each beanbag is someone trying to stop you in the street to coo at your baby. Joe hurdles past Hannah and starts to make her way through the bags. This is the last challenge. Flip over the beanbags, weave through the bags. I'm taking my time. Prinry will enjoy this either way. You take no risks and carefully move in between the beanbags. It's slow going. Joe clears the finish line with ease. The rest of you aren't far behind. And we have a winner! Congrats to Joe. A cheer goes off from the other girls. Joe won the race. I'm gonna check on Prinry. You bounce Prinry in your arms. It seems okay. How was that harder than a BMX race? Do you often stop to change another racer's nappy? Ha! Yeah, I guess not. I'm knackered now. Girl, why are you knackered? The cool lounge offers you a chance to escape the heat. It's hot enough to fry an egg out there. How did people ever live without aircon? Joe runs in from outside, a bundled towel clutched tightly in her hands. Princess, thank goodness I found you. What's up? What's good? It's awful. I've done something bad, like really bad. Joe says she's done something bad. What have you done this time? What's that supposed to mean? Nothing. Can you help me? I'll owe you one. Just then you hear a deep droning noise coming from the towel. What was that? That's what I want to talk about. She unwraps the towel. Sriracha lies nestled in it, looking completely fine. Yep, that's your doll. What's the... Wah! Sriracha lets out a deep, slow, robotic groan. That was not deep or slow, but I'm not doing all that. I'm gonna make whatever noise I feel like making. It sounded like a jukebox that's run out of electricity during a power ballad. Ah! What happened, babe? I left it in the sun for too long. I think the electronics inside are screwed up from the heat. And now, whenever it cries, it... Wah! Makes that noise. I need you to help me hide this from Ibrahim. Joe needs help to disguise the fact she's melted her doll's voice box. This is going to end up being weird and silly. I just know it. Should I help Joe disguise the doll's damage? Fuck no. Face the music on your own. Please, princess. I don't like you enough to help you right now, Joe. I'm sorry. I'm desperate. I'll do anything. I'll owe you so much. No. Okay. I need to think of something else. She walks off. You and the girls are lounging on the beanbags, resting in the heat of the day. I'm not being funny, but these things get well hot. She points to her beanbag. My bum's burning. Won't you go into the pool? What do you expect? We could go somewhere shadier. But my tan, babe. I've got to keep it topped up, you know? Then suffer the burning bum. Where's Joe? Just then, you hear footsteps. Oi, oi! There goes our piece. Hey, babe, how was it? Great, Gary built the biggest sandcastle I've ever seen. I've got 6 sand skills, mate. Okay, babe. Oh, did you get a picture? Afraid that wasn't possible. Why? Tell her why, Bobby. Okay, well, I may have been trying to be king of the beach, and that may have involved me invading Gary's castle. He only went and bloody sat on it. In my defense, it looked really sturdy. It's sand. Sturdy looking sand. Okay, we had this the whole way back. No more. Gary grumbles himself. How's Brendan doing? About the same. Good. There's far too much sand in my shorts. I'm going to sort this out. Why is there sand in your shorts, Lucas? He heads off. How's our little one doing, babe? Fine. Romeo hasn't made a peep. Great job. Dale. Should I take Barry for a while? Oh, sure. Can I just sort of hover near you? Of course, babe. Don't worry. I won't drop him. I would not trust Bobby. Bobby would drop him. Gary makes his way over to you. Hey, Poppet. I've missed you. I've missed you too. And our little Prinry. She's even cuter than I remember. I love how Prinry keeps changing genders. I love it. We love us a gender fluid baby. Sorry again for having to leave you. Gilson! Hi! Gary's back. No problem, it wasn't your fault. Your turn to watch Prinry. How was the beach? No problem, it wasn't your fault. Thanks for understanding. You're the best. Alright, pass little Prinry to me then. You hand over Prinry. Gary looks at them. Looks like Prinry's still in good shape. I hope it wasn't too much of a pain looking after them without me. Looking after Prinry while you were away was tough, but I managed super hard work. Actually a lot of fun. It's tough, but I managed. Of course you did, babe. It's because you're amazing. I know that. What did you get up to? We had a race. Joe won. Well done to her then. Wherever she is. Sounds like you lot still managed to have a good time. Ibrahim walks around, looking at the group. Has anyone seen Joe? Not for a while, babes. Yeah, where is she? I'm here, babe. What's wrong? You seem upset. Oh, do I? Everything's fine. Honest. Okay. How's little Sriracha? Oh, that's so funny story. Wah. Why did Sriracha just growl at me? What do you mean? That's how it always sounded. Our Sriracha, such a deep-voiced baby. Yeah, are you sure? Because I'm pretty sure it didn't sound this way earlier. Nope, this is how it's always sounded. It's fine. Babe, it's alright. Whatever's happened, I'm sure it's chill. Okay, I can't lie to you anymore. Don't be angry, but I forgot about it and left it out in the sun. When I came back, this is how it sounded. She gave that baby heat stroke. Wah! Ibrahim face palms. This is... I know. It's just... Wah! I worked really hard to take... Wah! To take care of this doll all morning, and I was only... Wah! Why his face disappeared? Oh, it was spooky. Just for Halloween. Love to see it. It's because it's Friday the 13th. That's what it is. It's Friday the 13th. Happy Friday the 13th to all of you, by the way. If you celebrate, don't know how you would celebrate, but like if you celebrate, only gone for... Wah! The other islanders begin to crack up. Ibrahim pauses and waits. After a moment of silence, he starts to talk again. For... Wah! What's up with this thing? He begins to laugh. You're not pissed? Ibrahim takes a breath. I can't lie. I was a bit, but Sriracha is just so silly now that I can't take it seriously. And mistakes happen. Come here. Oh, babe. The two of them hung it out. Hung it out? Hug it out? Oh my gosh. I'm sorry. I really messed up. It's alright, babe. Just don't feel like you need to keep secrets from me. They give each other another hug. I'm glad things weren't too hard back there. You did good, babe. He kisses her cheek and takes a hold of Sriracha. Someone's phone beeps. I got a text. Girls, you've had a tough day of it, but now it's your turn to lounge in the sand and splash about in the sea. Hashtag mums on tour, hashtag yummy mummies. We're going to the beach. I'm not fussed. Honestly, I'm not fussed. Really? We're finally going to get a break from the dolls. I mean, I understand why you feel that way because you're a baby hater. Great. I was hoping you girls would get the chance to have fun today. It didn't seem fair that we got to go to the beach and you didn't. That's because it wasn't. You see Lottie's eyes widen. She turns to Bobby. If anything happens to Barry, I'll be on the first flight out of here. Don't worry. I'm not ready to experience your full fury. You're the best, babe. Gary turns to you. You deserve to have fun. Don't worry, Prinry will be fine. Gary's going to look after Prinry on his own. I'm glad you're so keen. Of course I am, babe. Your Jeep pulls up, spraying sand, and it stops. As it stops, you all pile out of it as quickly as you can. Sand, sea, sunshine. This is what life's about. You so have that printed on a cushion. How did you know? Call it a wild guess. This place is lush. It's the beach. How good is it? Now, girls, it's gonna be really tempting to get all sentimental while we're here. Beaches have that effect. But I just want to chill and have some fun. So, to kickstart that, I'm gonna find the sunniest spot and just lay there for ages. What? Hope, babe, the ocean's right there. I'm going for a full-on swim. Join me. Have you seen my hair? Sorry, but I don't want to spend all night shampoo and conditioning some life back into it. Completely understand that, Hope. I completely get that. You're so valid. Hope lays her towel near the surf. Perfect. Well, I'm heading straight in. She runs into the surf and dives headfirst into the water, surfacing a little way out. Chelsea and Joe join Lottie while Hannah goes and chills next to Hope. What should I do? Leap to the water, sunbathe in the sand, build a sand castle. You find a spot slightly away from the others and begin to form shapes out of the sand with your hands. I'm a revolution, okay? I'm a trend setter. I'm not gonna do what everyone else is doing. I'm a rebel. Trying to outdo Gary? At least Bobby's not here to flatten it. They really just roasting Bobby. Soon you have a mound of sand with a moat around it. Not really fit for a king. Maybe a duke or a baron though. Love that. Love that. The girls eventually gather back on the sand. How do you think the guys are doing back at the villa? Are you worried about Barry, babe? No. She rubs her forearm. Maybe. Ibrahim couldn't be any worse than me, so I'm not too fussed. Henrik's probably doing fine. Lucas better not make my princess cry. I think Gary is coming up with all the dad puns. I hope so. He always makes me giggle. The six of you lay in the sun for a while, listening to the surf. You know, this is the first time we've gone for some girly time and it hasn't ended in a massive row. How dare you? Jokes. Relax, babes. A laugh ripples around the group. You're spot on. I'm sorry for the times I've caused us girls to pull apart. I'm so much happier now. Good. I'm happy for you. I was dead nervous when I entered and felt the silly need to be the dominant one. I mean, coming in as late as I have was always going to be tough, but you've all made me feel welcome. I think you're all amazing and I'd love to meet up properly once this is all over. I don't want to do that. We should definitely meet up. I've not had the easiest time here either. Leaving after the first few days, watching you all get close. Her eyes dart to Lottie for a moment. Lottie looks down. Hannah smiles at her, then gives Lottie's shoulder a gentle squeeze. I really felt like a stranger walking back in. But in a way, I'm glad it happened like this. Who knows if our friendships would have formed otherwise. I loved watching you all on telly and then getting to meet you in person. I knew we'd all be besties, and I was right. For me, meeting all of you has been like being trapped in a glass cage of emotions. Well, that escalated quickly. Jo takes a swig of her water and then sighs heavily. So ladies, the end's in sight. The next couple of days might be brutal. How are we feeling? There's silence for a moment while the girls think. I'm feeling good. Don't get me wrong, I don't think me and Bobby have a chance of winning. But you're so fun together, hun. Okay, but they're not me. That's just it. We're fun. We don't have what you and Noah do. Or Princess and Gary. You were absolutely correct about that. That's kind of nice. Like the pressure's off and we can just enjoy ourselves. Lucas is a good lad. If he's half the mother I am, we've got this in the bag. Okay. We're talking about finishing the show together. Oh, we could do that too. I wish I had your confidence, babe. I've liked Ibrahim since coming here. He's amazing. But today's really brought up some issues. I'm just hoping we can handle whatever else comes our way. I mean, I got in a right flap about Sriracha's low voice. The girls laugh. I think Henrik and I have done alright on this challenge, but when it comes to making it to the end, she looks off to the horizon. Well, it is what it is. How am I feeling about my chances with Gary? I think we're gonna go all the way. Oh, really? I'm into the end of the show. Just teasing you, babes. That makes me happy to hear. Hope sighs loudly. I don't know how to feel. My head's all over the place. How could you say that, babe? Yeah, your relationship is like our anchor or something. It really isn't. Don't put your faith in this relationship that I'm breaking up. Only Princess and Gary have been together in spirit for as long as you guys. Overcoming their problems to stay together. Thanks, hon. I normally feel pretty confident about me and Noah, but today has been tough on us. Noah's been amazing. He gets that this is a trigger for me. And I know he said they weren't important to him earlier, but I don't think that's true. Even if it is right now, he'll eventually want them. The baby challenge has caused some cracks between Noah and Hope. I hope they're able to work it out. This is good for me and Gary. Maybe that means I can get a piece of him. I don't want him, but this is good for me and Gary. I just want to break up their relationship. You know me, I'm just messy. We could be in with a shot. You're such a strong woman, babe. You're gonna be fine whatever life throws at you. Hope flicks away a tear from her cheek. Damn, the beach did get us all sentimental. I knew this would happen. I'm glad it did, though. You all share a long group hug. I don't. I'm not a part of that group hug. I just looked at them while I hugged. Alright, girls. I think it's time to leave. Lottie watches the surf roll as the other girls make their way to the Jeep. Until next time. You and the other girls return to the villa to find your partners gathered on the lawn. And breathe. They let out exaggerated breaths. Now, Impossible Tiger Warrior pose number 5. Huh? I don't know, just like put your arms in the air and hold it for a while. Are they doing yoga? You make your way across the lawn. Hey boys! Hey babe, we're just finishing up baby yoga. Ah! Bobby falls on his backside. Good. It's well hard. Gary approaches you holding Prinry. Hey Poppet. He hands the doll back to you. Enjoyed the beach? The beach was full of sand. Gary laughs. Well, yeah. Did it get everywhere? You nod. That's kind of funny. That's kind of cute. How are things here? Things here were sweet. For the most part. We started off with the classic game of peekaboo. Can't go wrong with that. Noah made Brendan cry while he played it. Nah, that was extreme peekaboo. This was the traditional version. Then Prinry did an excellent job of spotting me while I did my exercises. See? He would be one of the dads that takes his kid to the gym to use as an extra weight. Then I entertained Prinry by seeing how many eggs I could fit in my mouth. That's so weird. That's so weird, Gary. I do like his hairy chest song. Welcome in song. Also, why? It turns out the answer is 2, which was a bit of a letdown. And we rounded off the afternoon with this yoga. Though that made all of them cry except Brendan and Bubbly. It sounds like Gary did really well. You did a great job. It was nothing, really. I had a great time. I'm glad you enjoyed your time with Prinry. How you doing, Song? Doing good? Doing alright? Doing saucily? So yeah. That's everything. You sure that's all? Gary sighs. During the baby yoga, I got a little overexcited and somehow Prinry's leg came off. What? How? I have literally no idea. I got them back on quickly, but yeah, that happened. It's like they're super fragile dolls or something. Well, they do come from the Bowls and Doll shop, so I guess they would be fragile. Prinry's legs came off during yoga. It's no biggie, don't worry. That's so funny. That's kind of funny. You're gaming what you gaming, what you playing. It is? You're not upset? That's such a relief. The others were laughing too hard to help me out. You are feeling saucy, goading and intimidating my opponents? Ooh, we love that. We love that for you. To be fair, it was really funny. Baldur's Gate 3? Who are you romancing in that game, if at all? Hello? I'm calling about returning those dolls. Yes, the ones that were meant to be bowls. You'll come pick them up? Their condition? Some minor wear and tear? No, they're mostly good as new. Hydrate? Mostly. And a stretch? Hello? Huh. Guess the call got cut. I will do your hydrate and stretch in a second. When the ad goes, I will do all of the thingies. Anyway, it's time for our islanders to say adios to their little ones. I don't think that'll be too hard for some of them. Coming up, the islanders think they're out of the frying pan. I just had a really nice day, that's all. But they'll soon discover that there's a rather large fire under it. Mate, what an absolute load of bull. Lae'zel ended up being my first romance. Who's that? Which one is that? I only know the vampire man, because Marie talks about him all the time. Mate, that was an absolute load of bull. We are on the last episode for day 27, called Bye Bye Baby. The dolls are returned to their cribs, but the islanders aren't in the clear just yet. He's a real stinker. You'll save details of your OC for Discord. Okay, that's cool. I want to hear about it, because I am interested though. But let's get started with the last episode. You're gonna say goodbye to Prinry. No, little Prinry. Just like little Clemmy all over again. Assyrian's not your OC. Yeah, I know he's not your OC. I know he's the vampire man. Phew. The dolls are being returned at long last. Oh no, I meant the stinky part. Wait, hold on. You're saying that your OC is a stinker, correct? Am I getting that right? If not, please correct me. With some slight wear and tear. Sounds like he fried the electronics. You'd think after today's antics, our islanders would get a chance for a nice, relaxing rest. You'd think that. Well, this sucks. The couples with the fewest votes are... I love how he still has the baby harness on. Mate, what an absolute load of bull. My bad. The islanders gather in the lounge. Doll's cot are in front of you. Lottie and Bobby make their way to theirs. So this is goodbye, Barry. Are you okay, babe? Lottie wipes away a tear. No, I meant that he's so stinky message was for... okay. That's what I assumed at first, but I didn't want to, say, exactly what it was. I don't know why. I'm sorry. I should have just cleared that up for both of us. But I got you. Asterium, stinky, OC, fabulous. Smells so fresh and so clean. Of course. I just had a really nice day. There'll be plenty of other nice days. She smiles as he wraps an arm around her. Next, Joe and Ibrahim place their doll in its cot. Bye, little man. It's still belting out those deep tones. It's kind of cute. I feel like I could go deeper, but I don't want to. I really don't. Gary turns to you. I guess this is it. He looks down at Prinry and strokes its head. I'm gonna miss this doll for some reason. I'm strangely emotional. What should I say? I've really enjoyed our day. So glad this is over. This whole day was super weird. I've really enjoyed our day. I really have. This day has been so much fun for me. I'm glad you enjoyed it too. Chelsea places Bubbly in her cot. You made me so happy today, Bubbly. I'll always think about you when I have a glass of Prosecco. You were a great mother, babe. Chelsea sniffs back a sob. I know. Noah lowers Brendan into his cot. Hope's shoulders seem to relax a little. Sleep well, Brendan. Bye. You don't hate Astrion, but all anyone talks about is him, and all the companions are great and overshadowed by him, so I can call him Stanky. And that's that on that. Okay. We love to see it. We love to see it. Hannah holds up her doll and looks in its plastic eyes. Goodbye, little Romeo. Henrik strokes the doll's head. Bye, Dale. Hannah shoots him a glare. Romeo. Dale. Romeo. Dale. Dale. Romeo. Wait, I mean... Nope, too late. Bye, Romeo. You just noticed the dolls. You noticed that the doll is Velcro to me, and everybody else has a harness for theirs except for me. Kinda seems unfair. They went whack the last few episodes. What do you mean they went whack? She puts Romeo in its crib. Gary gives your arm a gentle squeeze. Hey, this day got intense at times. Do you see yourself being a mother after it all? How do I feel about having children now? Just weird scenarios? Okay. I think the writing could have been better, but it really does have its cute moments. How do I feel about having children now? Only as long as you're there. Let's go pram shopping as soon as we're out. Prinry will haunt me from years to come. As long as you're there. Aw, we really were a real power couple today. Today's been exhausting. I can't wait to shower and get ready for a baby-free evening. Now, that's a plan. Yeah, it just doesn't feel like the same show compared to the earlier episodes is what I mean. Yeah. But on Love Island, to be fair, they do have the baby challenge towards the end most of the time. One of these men better be carrying a baby. Nope. Except for, like, no, Noah was carrying Brendan. The group disperses to get ready for the evening. Only Bobby remains behind. Coming, Bobby? Love how it's only Bobby, but Lottie's up there. Yeah, just gotta do one last thing. He leans over his doll's cot. Boop. It's kind of cute that he booped its nose. What did you name yours? Prinry. P-R-I-N-R-Y. Prinry. It's a combination between Princess and Gary. Lottie, I'm watching Princess. Always watching. Why is she watching me? The dressing room is once again abuzz with the sound of hair dryers and the smell of scented sprays. Do you love the name that I chose for my child? Isn't it a great name? Time to make myself cute. What do you mean make myself cute? I'm already cute. We're gonna wear this one. I hate the way it looks, but I'm just vibing with it right now. Easy to remember at least. Exactly. I'm glad you caught the vibe. This will have to do. Damn, hun. That look is something else. Something good, I hope? The color on my phone does not match the color on the desktop. That's interesting. Okay. Joe looks you up and down, smiling. Why are you checking me out? I'm not interested. Those boys are in trouble. Thanks, Joe. I'm feeling so much better now that the dolls have been put back. Tell me about it. It was fun and all, but plastic dolls are not the same as real babies. I know, I love real babies. Ugh, they're so cute. When I worked at the daycare, I'm remembering the little baby had a pumpkin head. He was so cute. Oh my god, I was like, this baby is my baby. I'm claiming this baby. Truth be told, even Barry was starting to annoy me. It's actually such a relief to hear you say that, babe. I'm really hoping this evening is chilled out. I'm done with any big surprises. Hannah's phone beeps. I got a text. You just had to say that, didn't you, Joe? Boys, text, text, text. Lucas's face pops around the door. Who's having sex? What? No, text. Gary walks in next. I heard there was sex. No, guys, text. Ibrahim is right behind Gary. Sex? Text. Noah walks in behind the other boys. Text? Sex. No, I mean, yeah, text. The scene is so silly. Hannah's got a text. Gary turns to the others. Don't know about you lads, but I'm well confused. I've got a text. No one is having sex. Hannah, hun, just read the text. Islanders, congratulations on being parents for the day. Some of you did better than others. I don't know why they walked in thinking that someone said sex when usually no one is talking about it like that, and they only yell out when there's a text. Odd behavior from the boys. Eee! It's time to find out who was the yummiest mummy and the real daddy cool. Please make your way to the fire pit for the results. What are those names? I don't like them. Hashtag parental guidance advised. Hashtag rockabye baby. This will be fun. Safe to say we won't be the winners. My money's on either Princess or Lottie, as it should be. Always bet on me. Yeah, that makes sense. What about me? Bubbly didn't cry all day. Oh yeah, fair point. Guess it's between you three then? Well, what are we waiting for? Let's get to that fire pit. At least it's not a dumping this time. Would you stop jinxing things? You all sit around the fire pit, waiting for the news of who won today's challenge. Gary squeezes your hand. Looking ace as always, Princess. Thank you, Gary. Thanks, Gary. Babes, I don't know if you're aware, but I'm feeling pretty confident about this challenge. I'm aware. You've made it aware. You don't say. Little Bubbly didn't cry once? Exactly. I guess some people are just natural parents, you know? Like Noah. Except with less rugby practice. I'd like to say again that I'm not a natural. It's a skill like everything else, and one that can be nurtured. We love to see it, Noah. Thank you for humbling yourself. Yeah, but so is piano, and that's something I've never been able to pick up. Gary looks at you. I'm looking back at him. Who do you think is going to win, babe? What kind of silly ass question? It's me. I mean, it's us. I think the couple that's going to win the challenge is us, silly. You're right. I think we're in with a real chance. I got a text. Alright, give it to us, big man. Islanders, the winners of today's baby challenge are Princess and Gary. Woo, we did it, yay. Yes, I knew we could do it, babe. Though, it really was mostly down to you. I know. Congratulations, you two have won an evening in the hideaway. Ooh, I love that. I love that for us. We're going to the hideaway. I'm grabbing him. We're going straight there. Grab Gary by the hand and start to make your way towards the hideaway. Whoa. Steady on, Tiger. We've got to finish up here first. We're finished here, according to me. We don't need to be here any longer. Let's go. Wait, what about me? Bubbly was an angel all day. There's more. Chelsea, when you had a shower this morning, where was Bubbly? And they're with me the whole time. I wasn't gonna let her out of my sight. Yeah, it says here that you broke the doll. Like, straight away. You technically came last, damn. Damn. Oh. Yeah, she named her child after me. The child's first name is actually Princess. It's Princess Bubbly. Just like how I'm Princess Blue. I love that for both of us. Some of the group starts to laugh. It did make a weird noise in the shower. I thought it was trying to speak, but then nothing, so... Wait, that isn't her fault. She treats it like a real baby and not an electric one. I assume they mean it broke because of the water. It probably broke because of like the steam and everything, so yeah. I mean, that kind of is her fault because while she is treating it like a baby, it's not. It's not one, and she like didn't think about that. But that's okay, we stand Chelsea otherwise. Yeah, sounds like you fried the electronics. Okay, that explains a lot. What do you mean? Remember when you went to the loo and gave me Bubbly, babe? Yeah? Is that not the point of the competition? Who can take care of a baby the best? Yeah, that is the point of the competition, but one, you shouldn't be taking babies into the shower, period. Babies do not belong in the shower. Well, I dropped it. It didn't cry, so I assumed I'd got away with it. I can't believe it. I ruined Bubbly. Lottie puts her arm around Chelsea. For what it's worth, you were still a great mom. An all too familiar sound cuts through the group's laughter. Bubbly has been popped. Disrespectful. An all too familiar sound cuts through the group's laughter. Another text? Noah? Yeah. Oh no. Well, read it then. Princess and Gary, congratulations on being the best parents in the villa. Thank you. As an extra reward, you will be immune from tonight's dumping. Wait, what? Did you just say dumping? That's what it said. Suddenly, the mood changes. Everyone is silent. Noah's phone beeps again. I've got another one. Okay, we need to keep announcing it, Noah. Islanders, the public have been voting. The couples with the fewest votes will be in danger of being dumped from the island. The couples with the fewest votes are Joe and Ibrahim and Chelsea and Lucas. Oh, okay, so this isn't the episode that I was thinking about, but it is an elimination. In your couples, please text who you think should be eliminated tonight. Hashtag sorry not sorry, hashtag, what does that say? By unpopular demand. That it was combining into a different word for me. Silence hangs over the group. It's eventually interrupted by a sniffle from Chelsea. Us? She turns to Lucas. Babe, they don't like us. Lucas puts his arm around Chelsea and holds her. It's not that they don't like us, babe. They just prefer everyone else. Okay, that doesn't make her feel better. That sounded better in my head. Yeah, sometimes you should think better. Joe and Ibrahim are both staring blankly at the fire. This sucks. Mate, what an absolute load of bull. We have to vote to decide who goes, but I like them all. Nice knowing you, Joe and Ibrahim. So long, Chelsea and Lucas. Nice knowing you, Joe and Ibrahim. I'm colluding. I'm doing a collusion. We're keeping my girl Chelsea in. Don't let the door hit you on the way out. Gary takes your hand. Come on, babe. Let's go somewhere quiet to talk this through. With the future of their friends in their hands, Princess and Gary have retreated to the roof to talk it out. You'd think I'd have a joke here, but this is all too heavy to come up with one. Have a go yourself. You can include the baby challenge from earlier, something about a bowl shop and the imminent dumping. Send them in the back of a postcard. You and Gary sit on the sofa. Above you, the stars twinkle in the inky sky. It reminds me of Coraline. I want to watch Coraline. I love that movie. It's the time of year to watch it. I should watch it. I mean, you don't need a time of year to watch Coraline because it's a great movie. But anyway, I digress. At least it's finally cooled off. Gary looks at you. I can't believe we have to choose who to send home. Still, I'm relieved that it isn't us up for dumping. It's so intense. Either Joe and Ibrahim or Lucas and Chelsea will go home tonight. How are you feeling about it all? How do I feel about this vote? I don't want to send anyone home. I need ice cream. It was such a hot and emotional day. Ice cream is the perfect answer to all these emotions. I want ice cream now. Oh, that is such a shout. Me and Gary in sync. We are in sync. Scoffing a tub of ice cream is the best remedy. The two of you look down at the phone. So, we should start trying to make this decision. Before we do, what's your gut say? Who should go? I'm thinking Joe and Ibrahim. This is tough. Why do you think they should go? They're boring. They're boring. Because they aren't that close. They're competition. They could beat us. I don't know. I just picked one at random. I'm gonna be true to myself. I'm gonna be true to myself. He didn't like that, but that's okay. You're not gonna like everything about your partner. Wait, are you voting tactically? Why wouldn't I vote tactically? Why wouldn't I vote tactically, Gary? That seems wrong. How else are you supposed to vote? If not tactically. It's a game. We're trying to win. Maybe we're overthinking this. Is there a simpler reason for why we should vote for Joe and Ibrahim? What else can I say to persuade Gary? They're kind of boring. They hog the spotlight. They eat all the crisps. They're kind of boring. I guess Joe is a bit quiet. Is that a good reason to send someone home, though? And here it is. That's fair. This is so tricky. Like, I get what you're saying, but I still don't know if I agree. Is there something about how they work as a couple? As a couple, they're not loyal to each other, really here for love. They're not entertaining enough. They're not. I hate how this has to factor into this. But Joe's great fun. Though she's definitely the most entertaining one out of her and Ibrahim. And that's not saying much. Maybe you're right. There's a moment of silence while Gary takes a breath. He turns to you. You've made a lot of sense. I think we're making this decision for the right reasons. I've made my mind up. I'm voting to dump Ibrahim. You type Joe and Ibrahim into the phone and send the text. I think we made the right call. Gary gives your leg a gentle squeeze. At least that bit's over. Still happy with your choice? How do I feel about my vote? Yeah, it was the right one. No, I've made a mistake. I feel sick. Yeah, it was the right one. It was. You made me realize that. Gary looks down at the other islanders who are making their way back to the fire pit. Looks like the others are done too. Let's head back down. This is intense. This is intense. They're not even giving us warnings about dumpings anymore. Everybody getting dumped. You and Gary are the last couple to arrive at the fire pit. Joe, Ibrahim, Chelsea, and Lucas are standing in front of the other couples. You guys took your time. We didn't want to rush this decision. Gary slowed us down. It was nice to have some alone time. We don't want to rush this decision. Hope. Mind your fucking business. I appreciate that, princess. Same. Joe and Chelsea smile, but remain quiet. Honestly, I couldn't make up my mind. We put some real thought into it. And although there's no nice outcome from this situation, I think we've made the right call. The fact you're still struggling with this means that you care, and that's the most important part, hun. Anyway, let's sit down so we can get this over with. You take your seats. Ibrahim pulls Joe into a hug and kisses her cheek. She sniffs back a tear and embraces his arm. Here we go. I've got the text. Oh, thank you, Song. I appreciate that. Chelsea takes a slow breath out, then smiles. The couple that will be leaving the villa tonight are okay, Noah. Joe and Ibrahim. Joe closes her eyes and looks down. Ibrahim sighs and bites his lip. Chelsea claps a hand over her mouth and begins to cry. Lucas holds her tight. Oh wow, I didn't think it would be you two. Hannah's so rude. I mean, I'm rude too, but don't be shit talking my girl like that. The others move to say their goodbyes to Joe and Ibrahim. Say goodbye to Joe, say goodbye to Ibrahim. I'm gonna hug Chelsea. You run up to Chelsea and throw your arms around her. I'm so glad you're still here. I'm so shocked. I don't know what to feel. Obviously, I'm thrilled, but poor Joe and Ibrahim. That's my phone. Joe and Ibrahim, your fellow islanders have voted for you to be dumped from the island. Please pack your bags and make your way out to the front. Hashtag goodbyes are hard. Hashtag 5 couples remain. You and the other remaining islanders stand outside the villa. Lucas's arms are wrapped around Chelsea. I can't believe Joe and Ibrahim are going. Why can't you believe it? We voted for them to go. You gotta believe it. It's only going to get tougher. Next episode is the episode that Ak is not gonna like. But that's okay. Here they come. The villa doors open. Joe and Ibrahim walk out wheeling their luggage behind them. It's funny. I didn't actually think I'd be going home when I woke up this morning. He looks over at Joe. Call me foolish, but I've made such a connection with this amazing woman that I thought we were in with a shot at winning. Nah. Not if I'm here. Not if I'm around. His gaze moves to the rest of you. I remember how sure I used to be that I was going home with every dumping. I was a bundle of nerves with each one. But Joe changed that. And others. You hear a quiet sob and look over to see Gary wiping his arm across his face. Aww. Well, yeah, Gary and Ibrahim were close. Okay. You were such a solid bloke to have around, big guy. Come here, man. Ibrahim and Gary embrace. I completely forgot that they were like besties in here. There's no replacing you. We came in at the same time. Shh. You'll be out soon enough, and then we can grab a beer together. That goes for all of you, by the way. There's no getting out of this. I'm not interested. I'll take a margarita, though. Make it a violet man, and I'm there. You can't even drink his drink. You said it was too spicy. Ibrahim sighs and puts an arm around Joe. I'm actually okay with this. Yeah, it feels like this huge weight is lifted. I can get to know Joe away from the villa now. And I can't wait to see what this big leg is like outside of all of this. Annoying, probably. More annoying than usual. They share a long, drawn-out kiss. Joe walks over to the girls, while Ibrahim makes his way to the boys. It's been incredible getting to know you all. I couldn't think of a better bunch to spend my summer with. As we sit on the beach, the fun doesn't stop here, girl. That's right. You all hug as a group one last time before Joe and Ibrahim head back to each other. This is my last chance to say goodbye to them. Who should I hug? You know what? I'll be fake. I'll be fake. You charge the two of them and wrap your arms around both. This sucks. It does, but it means you're still in with a chance. Yeah, make the most of the time you have left. You pull away from them and head back. Well, goodbye all. Keep having the summer of your lives. The rest of you wave as Joe and Ibrahim make their way down the driveway. Anyone else need a cuppa? You know what I need, Gary? I need us to go to the hideaway, okay? The dressing room is quiet as the remaining girls prepare themselves for bed. Makeup wipes are crumpled on the counters, dresses, shoes, and hair extensions lie where they've been dropped. Interesting. Hair extensions? Who's taking out their hair extensions? I just realized that. Even Chelsea isn't saying much. Joe and Ibrahim are gone. It feels so much emptier without them, that much closer to the end. Like I've been stopped with the fish, it's that much closer to the end. The finish line is in sight, and I'm nearly there with Gary. Is this really the dressing room? It seems more like a backstage to a cabaret show. Luckily, it seems like there's something else on Hannah's mind. I don't know what it is, but I'm feeling quite... She coughs. Erotically charged. That's a weird way to say horny. Is that literature speak for thirsty? No, I had a drink before I came up. No, thirsty is like slang for horny. Oh, then yeah. I mean, that's what I mean. I guess that's what I mean. I feel it too. I'm like so ready for some action right now. Maybe it's the tension in the air. The knowledge that this is all coming to an end and we could be leaving any day. I think I'm still coming down from the adrenaline. How are you feeling, princess? Girl, I'm ready to get the fuck out of here. The girls are all feeling sexy tonight. I've got an itch that needs scratching. Am I the only one who's not feeling it? Let's just say that Gary's going to be happy. Damn, girl, go get some. I've been trying to do that this whole time, but you guys will not let me leave. Time to make myself look fit. What do you mean look fit? I feel like Gary really likes red, so I'm gonna wear this. Actually, I'm hot whatever I'm wearing. I'm gonna fight Fusebox. Well, you guys are going to the hideaway tonight. Just saying. How do I feel about going to the hideaway with Gary? You better be prepared. I'm looking forward to a quiet night. I wish room service was a thing here. I really do. It'd be great. You've got Gary to get whatever you want. It's not the same though. It's not. It really isn't. There's nothing better than cuddling your partner and suddenly food appears. You and the other girls talk and laugh for a while longer. You better finish getting ready. You make your way to the bathroom. Chelsea follows in behind you. Hey babes, I hope I'm not interrupting anything. Well, great. Okay, she didn't even wait for me to well myself well enough. She sits on the closed toilet. Babe, sorry, it's just... Tonight was tough, princess. Yeah. Are you okay? My head's a little all over the place. Could you stay in here with me for a bit? I'm still pulling it all together, and I could really do with a friend. Chelsea could use a friend. Of course, babe. Let's chat. Let's chit-chat. What's got you feeling so melancholy? Melancholy, there we go. I knew I could count on you, babe. So, what's up? This feels like the longest episode in the world. Chelsea sighs. This may sound odd, but when I was up for being dumped, I almost felt relieved. Chelsea says she felt relieved when she was almost dumped. That makes sense. How'd you manage that? I'd have been scared. I'd have been scared. That's how I thought I'd feel too. But no, it was relief. Maybe it's because in the time I've been here, I've gotten to know Lucas so well. And there was this part inside of me that was like, now you can go out there and be with him. And at that moment, all I wanted to do was actually that. Don't get me wrong, I'm super happy to still be here, but I'm now not so worried about winning or whether my feelings for Lucas are real. They are. Tonight really showed me that. I don't see how, but right on. Wow, babe, that's beautiful. Hey, I'm being the soppy one here. She giggles. But thanks. Does that make sense? Do you think you'd feel the same? Would I be happy to not win, but be with Gary on the outside, of course, for the real deal? Maybe it would depend. Why can't we do both? Why can't we do both? Porque no los dos? Ha! I actually think you will, to be honest. I can just see the energy you guys have. You and Gary have a real chance of winning this. You're my bet, anyway. Thank you. Wow, Chelsea, that's so sweet. Don't mention it. You've been a real friend here. I've got your back. She gets up and embraces you. Now, let's go get out of the bog before people start to talk about us being in the bathroom together. Interesting. Sounds like a plan. You and Gary make your way into the hideaway. Rose petals lie strewn across the bed. This is more like it. Gary strides across the room and flings himself onto the bed. You look so hot tonight. Thank you. Are you gonna join me? You climb into the bed. How about we go all the way? We're always gonna go all the way when given the opportunity. I've been waiting for this all day. It's time to finally make a baby of our own. Gary grins at you before leaning in to kiss you. His tongue slips between your lips playfully. You respond enthusiastically, excitement radiating down your body. You pull the duvet over both of your heads, creating a cozy bubble around just the two of you. Dang! You enjoying the scene? Gary rolls on top of you, his impressive biceps on either side of your face forming the support beams of your blanket fort. We did this the other day. This is the same scene. What should I compliment Gary on? On his personality. I love him. I love how nerdy you secretly are about cranes and stuff. It's totally a turn on. Just the face with those bubbles, with like the ... Gary starts kissing you again, more insistently than before. You're both immersed in the moment, your bodies moving as one. You lose any idea of how much time goes by. This is the best blanket fort ever. Do you build a lot of them? I volunteer as a fort builder on the weekends. We got this scene already. I remember we got this scene yesterday, I think. So, are you saying that I'm gonna have some competition when we get out of here? Prob 5 minutes? No. It's totally not what I meant. I'm not really the multiple fort building partners at once kind of guy. I was just making a joke. Relax, babe. I was joking. I knew you didn't mean it that way. Gary kisses your forehead. That's what's so great about us. You get me. You snuggle deeper into Gary's arms, a contented smile on your face. It's so nice having some privacy. I wouldn't have wanted the others to hear that. How cute. The two of you lie on your back. Gary lets out a long sigh. We're both lying on my back? Interesting. Hey, pop it. Yeah? I think you're amazing. Before you can respond, you hear Gary gently snoring, completely out for the count. I love how he couldn't say he loved me, but he already said he loved me. Interesting. Good night, babe. Farewell then, Joe and Ibrahim. Goodbyes are so hard. Unless you're Hope and you're saying goodbye to a baby doll, in which case, it's pretty easy. Coming up, our couples must face one of the biggest hurdles in a relationship. Nan? Thank you guys for joining me for stream. I really appreciate it. Thank you for lurking, not lurking, chatting, not chatting, showing up for a little bit and then leaving because I wasn't your vibe. That's okay too. I don't blame you. You know, you got a busy life. You got a busy life. So, blessed be you. I hope you have an awesome rest of your day, an awesome rest of your week, month, year, and life. And I hope to see you next stream. Bye.